Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? Do we love? Do we live? I'm wearing black because Solomon Buchi is in mourning. I'll get to it in a minute. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, my name is Fumidesaluvold. Welcome to our humble abode of Fumi Nation, where we grind hard for sister to sister fashion, beauty, and just real positive vibes. Do we love this hairstyle, my darlings? Would you believe, and I'm going to show you in another episode, this is a ponytail that I flipped forward and just gave myself a bang. I am living for it. I was just trying it out and it kind of worked out okay. Now, about a month or two ago, I had done an episode about Solomon Buchi. Solomon Buchi had come out with this nonsense, talking about this was how he felt about his future wife, yada yada. She wasn't the most beautiful, she wasn't this, that, and the other. I'll put it up for you guys to see. Anyway, we got some good news. What is that, Fooms? They're breaking up. No, they've broken up. No, they are a thing of the past. Let me read this for you because I thoroughly enjoyed it. And it was by Gossip, and Gossip went on to say Solomon Buchi no longer with Fianće just 2 months after a romantic proposal. You consider that a romantic proposal? Be serious. And here we go. Just 2 months after proposing to his fiancée, Erica Adeola, renowned life coach Solomon Buchi announces their breakup. Recall that Buchi had a great proposal that attracted many people's attention, but it was followed by controversy over a remark he made about his future bride. The relationship coach recently revealed on Twitter that his marriage to Erica had ended. I wonder why. I'm going through a heartbreak, and some days I wake up fine, some days I wake up a mess. People don't realize how much they can mess someone up. Betrayal hurts deeply, he wrote in a tweet. When asked by a follower about his relationship, Solomon Buchi stated that it was a thing of the past. In other news, Solomon Buchi has advised men to stop spending on women before marriage. In a series of tweets, Solomon Buchi urged men to stop sending women to school abroad, believing they will get better jobs and then help with bills. Solomon recommended that rather than investing in women, you should meet them halfway instead. And his reason is that most of these women, after doing all that, they will dump you and call the police on you over an argument. He said the woman will make a fuss out of the fact that you are now educated and earn and contribute to the home. And he estimated that 90% of women do this, and the remaining 10% are obviously rare. Oh God, Solomon. Basically, Solomon again is talking about how his wife, future wife, whatever you want to call her, he's saying that he brought her abroad for education, for schooling, for all of these fabulous things, and she has disappointed him. She betrayed him, and he's so hurt. Solomon, I hope it hurts terribly, because if you can declare this wish-wash proposal to her where everybody saw something wrong in the way you talk to her, if you can propose to her in this way where everybody saw that it was just wrong, it was demeaning, you saw nothing wrong with that, I can only imagine what you did behind the scenes. And girlfriend said, you know what, I've come this far, I'm not gonna hang up the phone. You know how when you're on the phone, I do it too, and you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting, and that time comes where you're like, you know what, you kind of invested, you've come over more than halfway. I've invested in this. I will wait till I do speak to somebody. Hanging up now no longer serves me. I will hang in there. That's what she did. She said, I will hang in there. I will get everything I want. I will get all of my degrees. I will get all of my certificates. I will get all of my citizenships. Everything I can get from you, I will get. Because I have hung in there with your demeaning behavior, with you treating me less than, with you thinking that I'm not as beautiful as, with you thinking I'm not as intelligent as. Guess what, baby? Somebody else did. And somebody else appreciated me in so many ways that you did not. Now you want to sit down and cry, Solomon. It's true. You're a life coach. Your life is teaching you life lessons. Your life is teaching you what? It is teaching you life lessons. Oh my God, I'm enjoying it too much. I'm telling you. Your life is teaching you life lessons. You have to be humble. You have to be grateful every single day for this life on earth, that you go out and you can do what you can do, and you have somebody who sincerely cared for you, and you abused that person. You treated that person. The person left. We are not surprised. Only you are surprised because of your narcissism. Get out of your own way. You can right your wrongs. Translation, you can meet somebody else and you can humble yourself and say, you are beautiful, my queen. You are adorable, my chérie. What is it that you wish for? Your wish is my command. Speak in those ways and you would be loved and appreciated too. But you want to come with some crazy, then you are going to be treated like a crazy person off the street. And that's what she did. She said, you know what, Solomon? All of those red flags that I have had in reservation, all of your fan base and more told me I was not crazy. That in actual fact, you are a narcissist. You are arrogant, you are cocky, you think that you are the best thing since pockets on jeans. And you are not. Thank you very much for the investment. Thank you for the education. Thank you for bringing me all the way to America. Now I'm going to stay, but I'm going to stay without you. Let this be a lesson to guys. You see, you might be the stronger sex, so you believe that you have, again, that God complex. You can say, do, behave any which way you want. But let me tell you something about us women. We are extremely cunning and we are softer. But when I tell you that we will lace that orange juice with arsenic, and when I tell you it's not necessarily the poison, it's that we will let you poison yourself. With all the negativity that you throw out there, we will feed it right back to you. We don't really have to do too much. We can even make love with you, knowing that it's the last time you're gonna see this kitty cat, because we've made other arrangements. That's us. That's us. That's the way we operate. And ours is cold. You won't believe it. You'll be in denial. You will have friends say, bruh, I saw her with this guy. And you'll be like, nah, 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 nah. Let me tell you a story. Listen to the story. I was dating one guy. I was much younger. And I found out towards the end that he was cheating on me. Yeah. You know. And I said to myself, Fums, how long are you going to go on with this? And I mentally checked out. No fighting, no swear words, no screaming, no confrontation. And you know how they know, they kind of sort of know, because they're like, Fumi, are you okay? Yeah, everything's okay. You know that, yeah. That is when we have actually filed your coffin to a T and we're going to put you in it. It's just a matter of time. I met another guy and he was fabulous. So, the one that I was breaking up with, he was expecting me to come to his place. I didn't show up. He looked left, he looked right. I don't see Fumi. Where is Fumi? Where is that stupid girl? Let me call her. I didn't respond. Sent a text, where are you? You know, that kind of arrogance. Because back in the day, I'd be like, I'm on my way, honey. I didn't even respond. Cold as ice. He came on over to the shack. He saw another car in the parking lot. I made it a point to sit by the window, because the way the elevator comes up, you know, some elevators can be glass, and then, you know, some apartments, they're also beautiful glass windows. So as you're coming up, you can see into the apartment before you even get to the apartment. When I tell you, I just lay there looking sexy. I had one of those, my gorgeous loose caftans. It's very chiffonish, and it was like a T zone in the back, and that's how I was just sitting down there while my new beau was sitting beside me, feeding me fruits, and we were laughing, throwing our head back. I could see him in the side eye like this. I pretended as if I did it. I let him really stare. Homeboy brought out his camera, click, 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 as if to say it was evidence, and disappeared. Needless to say, about 2 days later, he said, "You cheater, you this, I've got evidence. They didn't tell me, I saw." I said, "Darling, was that James?" I said, "Yeah, that's my new guy. You know what, while we're on this subject, we're done. We're no longer a relationship." "What? This? That?" I said, "Yeah, we're not." And he was so broken. He just couldn't believe that I fine-tuned his bum out of my life like that. He started sending threatening letters, from then to pleading, from then to begging. I never took him back. Never did. He pleaded with me. He couldn't believe it. And I said, "Darling, you know, it's because you don't know who I am. You want to take advantage of me? Me? Nah, Baba. Nah. That's not me." Many years later, I bumped into him. And he still said, "Fumi, that was the coldest breakup ever." And I said, "But darling, you deserved it. You were cheating on me left and right. You think I didn't know? You would have just denied it." So I just saw myself out of the situation. What did you want? You were expecting a confrontation? No. And I was young. I must have been 21, 22. And I learned a lot from that. I learned that day that there's more than one way to skin a cat. And you have to deal with these guys accordingly. You have to go for what hurts them the most. And you serve them that. Because that is how that is how they learn. So here was Solomon Buchi announcing to the whole world what he thought of his future wife. And his future wife showed him exactly what she thought of him. Checkmate. I lived for it. All right, my darlings, if you want a tutorial on this look, I will give it to you. It's called Merry Widow. Merry Widow, I love it. When you really want to serve and you want black to look so glamorous and shiny. This is the look. Yup. The blouse, as you know, very ruffled, very gorgeous. I live for it. Oh my God. Where are my shades? Let me get my sunglasses. Yes, because it deserves sunglasses. Oh yeah, I do live. Do we love, my darlings? Do we love? All right, so that's it for this episode. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, share this fabulous content, and let me know in the comments what you think. We live, darlings. Do we love? I live. Terribly. Fabulosity. I live for it. Solomon Buchi, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. You'll find love again. Just next time, learn how to behave. And to the wife, go ahead, girl, do your thing. I hope you're finally happy. All of my love.